Hi guys, welcome to episode 24 of my Let's Play. Now, we finished off yesterday, or not yesterday, episode 23, a couple of days ago now, with basically pulling some oil in. Now, it was all the way up there. I've moved it down, put it over the relevant hole to get the rest of the oil up, and it's done that, and we have it's pretty much half a tank, so we've got 1,500 buckets of oil, which is fantastic. So I can now get rid of this. Actually, I turned it off already, so we'll get rid of that. And what I'll do actually is I'll have a quick run down down that hole, and we'll see exactly what we've got. Now I've got a full jetpack, so I shouldn't get too stuck, but wow, it's actually really light down here. Yeah, so we've got actually not a lot of, there's not that many resources down here. We've got some silver, not too much fun. Some lovely lighting glitches. Um, let's change to the non-hover mode, and then watch as I get myself killed landing. There we go. There we go. Hover mode enabled again. So we'll cover that up. Not too worried about grabbing those resources. We have a mine for that. We'll clear the rest of this up, and we're going to have that tank is just going to sit there for a while, but at least now we've got this big black mess cleared out of the way. Now, one thing that you probably spotted at the end of last episode, or nearly at the end of the last episode, was that my gold conductive pipe exploded. That's kind of by design, but I would rather not be dealing with that. So what I would like to do is actually get some conduit instead from thermal expansion. Now that is going to take a little bit of building. This conduit here, redstone energy conduit, we need to make electrum ingots and put them around hardened glass, and then we need to fill those up with molten redstone in a liquid transposer. So I've probably got enough hardened glass there for what I want to do. I could probably get some more, but initially I think what we'll need to do is just get a magma crucible and a liquid transposer going, and then we can actually start making some of those conduits, or filling them up and getting them behind there so that we can not have pipes exploding on us, because that's a little bit obnoxious when that happens. So as far as that goes, let's get those two machines made, and hopefully I have the materials to do that. I have to be honest, I didn't check. I probably should have checked. So this may mean a trip to the nether, because I think the magma crucible needs nether bricks, and it does. Let's have a look. Do I have nether brick? I have one nether brick. Really? I have one nether brick. Do I have... No, I think we can compress netherrack into nether brick. Could be wrong. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4, but we'll find out. That might be handy if that happens. So two nether brick for the magma crucible, and then the liquid transposer, yes, it's 3. So 3 netherrack and a compressor is a nether brick. Fantastic. Where's the other one? Actually, I should really try and clear some of this some of this rubbish out of my inventory, shouldn't I? Let's do that quickly. See, I'm not going to need... I'm going to need that. I'm not going to need that. And pump can go in there too. We're not going to need that for a little while. Not until we find some more oil to deal with. See, the liquid ducts we're probably okay with as well. And I think that is clean enough. Let's so we're going to need 2 machine chassis to start with, which means more sand, which means why don't I just cook up a whole load of sand while I can. Let's move that out of the way so I've got an empty hand. So we want reception coil, which is gold ingot. The transposer needs the same, so let's get that done. And 4, so I always take 1 extra, so I don't know why that happens or why I do that, but it does always seem to happen that I take 1 more than I need. There you go, like I've got 1 extra glass than I need to do this. There we go, 2 machine frames. Now what do we want? The transposer is 2 glass and a bucket, and that is copper. Do I actually have any copper? 10 copper there. Wow. I'm really running low on resources there, aren't I? So well, that needed a bucket, didn't it? Let's make our bucket. I think it was a bucket anyway. So that will have them in there. I think both of these need copper actually. So we'll have a liquid transposer. And I think the magma crucible wanted a bucket as well. We'll have a bucket there. Is that right? Magma crucible. There we go. Okay, let's sleep and we'll go up and we'll get those put into the wall up there, and we can actually take a stack of that. I'm also going to need to make some electrum. Now electrum is gold and silver mixed. Now, do I have any silver? I don't have any silver. Okay, I'm going to have to go and find some silver. So while I go and do that, I'll stop the video so you don't have to deal with me running around in the mine, and I shall be right back, guys. See you in a moment. Okay, welcome back, guys. Now all I did was I went back into that hole that we got from the oil well, and I dug out basically all the ores that were in there. So we've got some silver, we've also got some gold that I just put in there that's pulverizing, and hopefully that's going to give us, let's put some more gold in there. That's going to give us enough to see 1 more. There we go. That will give us some to mix silver and gold dusts together or pulverized together to give us an electrum blend, and we'll shove that in to cook. It's going to give us electrum ingots, which is what we're going to need, along with a bunch of that hardened glass to make some energy conduits. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is we'll come up here and basically get the magma crucible working on turning some redstone into molten redstone. So actually what we should do here is we should make sure that the outputs from this aren't going to go into the magma crucible. The magma crucible we do want to output into the liquid transposer, which it will be doing. Then all we need to do, and I'm going to use this gold pipe. We'll just go like that for now. We'll turn this back on. That is going to give this some power. Now the magma crucible itself will use up to 30 MJ. So what we can actually do, as it's going to use so much, we can put down, well, let's put down another two engines, because why not? Just to get it going. Now I'm going to need another couple of levers, aren't I? I have one. I wonder if I can place that in such a way it's going to cover both. It's going to cover both. It's just going to cover the one, just the one. And another stick and a cobble. Fantastic. So let's do that. Get this one on. And that lever obviously has to move as well. Now we should get this energy bars filling up. I didn't bring the redstone with me. Let me just go get the redstone. Okay, we're back, guys, and I've just been smelting down some of this redstone. That's going into this side here. So we've done half a stack already, and what we've got here, actually, I don't have a crafting table up here, do I? That's a bit of an oversight. Let's just ignore the fact I have no crafting table and craft up, and this is the recipe for it. So electrum, hardened glass electrum, and we'll get us 3 lots of energy conduit, and that we will put in here, not the ingots, the conduits, and that's going to fill them up. Just drop them down there for us. And this is going to replace that gold conductive pipe that we've been using, that's been blowing up on us. So what we'll actually probably have to do as well is, well, the idea, in fact, let me stop this going because I'm going to end up losing that, because I want to move these machines back as well. Let's turn these guys off. We've got what we want. Get rid of this. Now this conductive pipe won't actually explode, but it does have a flat 5% loss on your MJ. So you are going to lose stuff when you do this. And I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to change the order around a little bit. I'm going to have the magma crucible on the left, then the liquid transposer, and then the induction smelter. What I should also do is go and grab the pulverizer as well. And the pulverizer can sit there, and these guys will be able to power it all. Now I could also, while I'm doing that, actually go ahead and grab some red alloy wire as well, and that will just make life a little bit easier turning those engines on and off. Eventually, I guess what I'll have is I'll keep those guys running all the time, but we will need some of this stuff up there first. Fermentor is definitely one of those things that's going to go up there and get powered by those engines, so it will power itself, although it will power it along with everything else. Okay, did I get rid of that? Let's pop them in there and get that out of there too. and we'll just grab this, take that upstairs. We'll take the relay with us as well. Okay, we will lose this little bit of that. We'll take this too. Fantastic. What, have I really run out of space? No. There we go. We got all of that stuff. Yeah. Actually, I'll take the rest of this tube as well. Ooh. There we go. So this will at least give us a little bit of a work area up there, which is a little bit more organised than what we've got down there so far, at least as far as the thermal expansion stuff goes anyway. And those machines are all quite handy, and especially that pulverizer, doubling our ores for us, and so we don't have that many ores right now. That's definitely going to be something we need to make sure is well powered. Okay, the other thing, oh, actually that's really not going to work, is it? It's really not going to work. Okay, what we'll do, because I've just realised that you can't really run your conduit quite like that, we'll add more conduit underneath. Oops. Like so. And one there. And these guys we will turn to face down. And can I get, I bet I can't, can I? We need to turn these so that they're outputs pretty much like that. Otherwise they're not going to produce any power at all because it's all going to get stuck. There we go, that should work. Not the prettiest in the world, but it's functional. And it's hidden as well, which is important. And of course I forgot to pick up the red alloy wire. I can't believe, well actually this is me, of course I can believe that. Okay, the aqueous accumulator and the fermentor, they are going to go where are they going to go? I think they can go now see, really I should have a powered furnace in here. Well, I'm thinking that would make sense. Let me leave this for a second. I'll have a think about how I want this set up, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, welcome back guys. I've kind of decided what I'm going to do with this, and right down the bottom here I'm going to have my aqueous accumulator. So I'm actually just going to have to go and get some water, which will be down here. It's about the only place I have water close, and my turtle's still going, which is kind of cool. I've had troubles with him on the Minecrew server where he keeps disappearing. I kind of worked out why that is now, and it's obviously it's operator error. But hopefully we've got a program that works. Now this aqueous accumulator is going to feed it's going to feed water through a fluid pipe, which I will put just, oh, this reminds me. This actually reminds me that for whatever reason you can't actually attach a fluid pipe to a fermenter from underneath. Who'd have thunk it? But you can't. So we have to go in the side like that, which we have done, and that's now filling up with water, which is perfect. Or kind of perfect. It does actually completely mess up what I was going to do. Right. Okay, I have a better plan. Give me this. Right. Because we can't attach that underneath, what we'll have to do is, well, let's cover. Well, we're going to need that empty in a minute anyway. Power can come in underneath, which should be able to work. And in fact, what I'm going to do with all of this is I'm going to move this conduit to underneath. And that is mainly just to keep things tidy. It's also going to give us a little bit more room to manoeuvre out the back. And I think that's it, 3 machines, is that right? 4 machines. So 4 machines. Let's, oh wow, I've got 4 conduits. I'm going to get some conduit back in a second. So it's not a big deal. All of this conduit I can now get back because we're powering them underneath, which gives us a little bit more room to manoeuvre at the back. This one here we can bring power across there, and this doesn't need power, which is why it's not connecting, so not to worry about that. We can bring our fluid pipe there into the back of the fermenter, which is going to sit right there, and of course it's not going to connect on the back either because I don't know why. Okay, so if that's not going to connect on the back either, that's just being a pain in the neck for no reason whatsoever. So we will move this one instead. We'll have to make this water go in the side. I could probably use liquiducts to do that, but I guess this way we can actually hide the water completely, which is a bit of a result. Now that power is connected okay underneath, so let's just use some wooden blocks. We can block this up, and because this is the type of pipe it is, we can use covers on the side there anyway and make that look invisible. So that should be filling up with water, which it has done. Let's put our fertilizer in there. What we want to do with this is we're going to have to take this. So let me sleep first because it's night time. Oh, I can only sleep at night. It's obviously not night time. I'm just going to go down and grab, what is it I need to grab? Red alloy wire, that's right. Let's just grab some red alloy wire and oh, what's going on? Where's, I did have some red alloy wire. Oh, it's in this little chest here, isn't it? 4. Is that really going to be enough? It might be enough. Let's be brave. Let's go back up here in the dark, and hopefully 4 is going to be enough to cover those engines. I think it should be. I just need to think about where I'm going to put my lever. And the other thing is, with this, I want to be able to put some liquid ducts going into the back of these from the fermenter. So all of this gravel needs to come out. and what we're actually going to have is, have I got the liquid ducts? I didn't bring the liquid ducts with me. Typical. Let's actually wire this up. Can I run across there? Wow, that's not going to be enough, is it? Is it going to be enough? I'm going to need one more piece, aren't I? Not quite. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this again. Go grab some more red alloy, which is going to take a little bit of making, so I'm going to stop the video and we'll get what we need to finish this off. So we'll be right back, guys. Okay, welcome back. I've managed to grab some more redstone or red alloy wire, and I've also remembered to pick up the liquid ducts, because the liquid ducts are actually going to come around the back here and feed into these here engines straight out the back of the fermenter, like so. And actually, to do that, I need to shift right click with the no, not shift right click. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do is right click with the wrench. And why is that moving water? That really shouldn't be moving water. Why are you moving water? Okay, for some reason okay, this is obviously going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Let me get rid of this a second. That shouldn't pump out of there at all. In fact, I think what's happening is it's actually taken from the fluid pipe. So have I actually got a... I don't have a handsaw with me. That's really weird. Okay. Let me grab my handsaw, because I'm going to need to make some micro blocks here anyway. Well, at least 2 micro blocks, and that. Oh, you see, yeah, it's filling this up with water as well. I think what was happening there was I was actually connecting to that liquid duct, that fluid pipe there. You see, which shouldn't really happen. That shouldn't really happen at all. So let's grab. Oh, I'm going to have to stop the video again to go and grab my handsaw, so I should be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, and yes, the problem that we were having, and I'm actually going to cut up 2 blocks of wood here. I actually can't cut up redwood planks. Superb. I'll have to do the cobble instead. Of course, redwood planks are they're a mod block, so you can't chop up mod blocks. So let's just put that there, and we can throw down our fermenter again, and hopefully when I connect this liquid duct now, it's not going to fill up with water, because that should never have happened in the first place. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to fill up these engines straight from the fermenter. There we go. So they're going to end up powering themselves, because once we get a lever on there, they're going to power up, and we just need to throw in some green stuff in there, and I should have a load of and I have got a load of saplings down here, and we'll just grab 2 stacks for now. In fact, I've got a load of biomass in. Did I? No, biomass is in my inventory. And actually, let's grab this wood and throw it in this chest. And that way we can get some, we should have a decent amount of charcoal. Yeah, 13 stacks of charcoal now. That's working quite well. So we'll throw this up here, and that's something I really need to work on as well, is a set of steps or something up here. Because that's getting annoying as well. Everything's getting annoying. I'm not very... yes, anyway, let's throw this in here. And these redwood saplings should start fermenting down. There we go. And it's going quite slowly at the moment. And I think that is because... why is that? Because these guys are still charging up. And this will take quite a lot of power. So that's why it's running slow at the moment, because they're still powering up these machines. As soon as those machines get powered up, this will start running a lot quicker. And in actual fact, we do have... How many more engines do I have? I have 2 more engines, and I have 2 more conduits. So let's finish this off here. Put in 2 more of those. Two more of these engines, like so, and we also need some of that on there. And ultimately, we've got the biomass cans that we can put in there, but we don't actually need them because they will start filling themselves up. I will put a couple in there though, just to get them going. And we'll put an extra can in of lava in each of these tanks as well. And actually that's running on water. So that problem actually has ruined these engines. These engines are running on water, that's why they're going so slow. Wow. Glad I spotted that. Because when you run these engines on water, they do use up a lot of lava. So all 3 of them are running on water. It's not very good, is it? So now you know, fluid pipes will connect to. Of course, I did lose that lava, didn't I? Fluid pipes will connect to liquiducts, although they don't look like they're connected. But I definitely messed that up a little bit. Okay, that's going to produce a lot of power now, and that's not actually coming out of this. And the reason for that is we need to give that the right click that I was talking about earlier, and we also need to give it a redstone signal. So let's do that. Redstone signal, and away it goes. And that's going to actually fill these up quite nicely, and I think it will start. It won't fill them up in a sensible order. It will just do it. The first one will get the most liquid, and so on. Okay, so we can kind of block this off a little bit now. I would like to eventually have some kind of output for this pulverizer going straight into a furnace. For now though, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my relay down here, like so. I do need to turn that around though, so let's turn him facing the right way, which is that way. This guy we want to configure so his input is on the right hand side. Let's turn these off. Probably want the output up above. So if we have the output up above, then what am I going to do? I'm going to have to take these two out, and that's going to be annoying because we can't actually have micro blocks of this this wood. Let's actually just take. Oh, that actually had stuff in it. I didn't realise I had stuff in any of these chests. When did that happen? We'll just throw that down there and have a combined output on the top for the pulverizer. Can I have a half slab? I think I can have half slabs for this stuff. Let's clear some of this rubbish out of my inventory that I just managed to pick up. We'll keep those. That can go. We'll just have a garbage chest for now. And we'll make some half slabs. It's going to be about as good as I can go with it. And that will just... If I put another one on there, I don't think I'm going to be able to open it. Nope. So we'll just have a single half slab there for the time being. Actually, you know, that would probably be better around the other way. Let's do that. Let's do that the other way. Yeah. So that can go there, like so. And we can have the chest there. Yeah, okay. There we go. That will do for now, I think. So this controls all of the engines, turning the engines on and off. This is going to start filling up once those engines are done. So at the moment, until we've got a method of supplying this with, it's got through that stack already, of keep this filled with saplings and a tank to put all the biomass. It's not going to be worth running this all the time. You can see this is going really quickly now because it's got 5 engines on it. That will be the next job, to get a tank for the biomass so we can actually start accumulating some of this the green goo. So we can turn this off for now. Now we have a full tank, and I think we can leave it there for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Please feel free to check out my Twitter, the Twitch live stream as well. I'm on there every night for the most part. Sometimes I'm a bit late and internet woes permitting. And also hit the sub button and the like button if you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.